What's up guys, Randall Rasby here for another one. So today's video is going to be about your dreams, goals, and aspirations. Now, yesterday I had a conversation with my brother on the phone, and I was asking him about his career. He's a couple years younger than me. I asked him what he wanted to do and what he wanted to be, and he told me that as long as he could work and make fair money with a low labor job, then he would be happy. And I'm not gonna lie, it made me kind of mad hearing that, because for me, I have high goals and aspirations myself, and naturally you will have high goals and aspirations for the people around you. So I figured I'd make this video about your dreams, goals, and aspirations, and how to move forward with the progress. So first, you gotta jump right into it. Take that first step. Don't be afraid. It's called a leap of faith for a reason, because you're jumping into it. You have to jump in, take the first step based on faith. Now, you can't do that without a plan or a schedule. If you don't schedule or plan anything out, you're not gonna follow it. You will lose motivation. You're gonna feel like you're lost, you don't know where to go, you don't know what to do next, and you won't make any progress at all, and you'll feel like a complete failure. You're not gonna have all the answers. You can't just keep going 1, 2, 3. You're not gonna know what the end is like unless you take your steps forward. So take the first step, and when you take that first step, you're gonna wanna set out a plan and a schedule, because that's the best way. That's really one of the only ways for success, to plan and schedule it out. If you look at people like, let's see, Oprah, Elon Musk, anybody who's made it, and more than just made it, I'm talking about legacies. So another good thing to do is put yourself into a situation where you're not allowed to fail. You won't let yourself fall. There's no way that you can fail. This is called the sink or swim situation, and it's kind of like you either sink or you swim. You're either gonna fail or you're gonna succeed, and it's up to you which you're gonna do. People in our society feel like they can go and do anything that they want just on their own, but it's not gonna happen like that. Everybody needs help, whether they can admit it or not. So the best thing to do here, you need to create a support system. And if you don't feel comfortable telling people what your dream is, or you just don't feel like they'll back you up, the way that I have done it is to ask them first, what is their dream? What is their aspiration? What do they want to do? And when you ask them that, they'll open up to you and let you know. I mean, they'll be a little hesitant, but they'll let you know what they want to do and how they feel about it. And then you'll notice that once they finish giving their response, they'll ask you back, what about you? What do you want to do? And then once you tell them, immediately, from their perspective, they're going to think, oh, I know how I can help this guy. I know what I can do, because they have a different perspective on life, and they can help you out with that. When you ask them this, you're going to notice a feeling that you have. When they tell you what they want to do, you're going to want to just jump right into their goals and aspirations, help them any way that you can, give them ideas. You're just going to feel that. It's going to come naturally. We have to stay motivated, and the best way to do that, of course, your support system is going to help you a little bit, but the most they can do is boost and push. They can't keep you motivated. They're not going to be the ones that carry you all the way to the top. It doesn't happen like that, because they're gonna have to work on their own dreams and goals. They need to progress in their life, and you're gonna have to help them too, same as they're gonna help you. So build a support system that's gonna help you so much more than you trying to do it on your own, because there's not really much we can do. There's not many careers we can do on our own these days. A lot of it is from groups of people now. Now, the success part, this comes closer to the end of your dreams and goals. Once you're getting there, you're almost there to the point where I've made it. Now, it all depends on what your idea of success is. Now, if you want to be a multi-millionaire, you won't feel successful until you have those millions. It's all based on how you view it. What is your perspective? What is your idea of success? What do you see whenever you're looking and imagining your life and you reach that point where I made it? Do you see yourself in a giant house, a lot of kids? Do you see yourself as a rock star making millions? It's all based on your idea of success. So don't try to live by standards of our society or of other people's idea of success. And then once you have those millions, you're gonna feel like, man, this is not enough. You're gonna have new goals and aspirations. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, because once you made it, you're gonna have to just keep climbing, and that's how those people create their legacies. Their dreams and goals, they're never complete, never. Even when they make it, it's still not complete. And so another reason I made this video is because when people back in Texas talk to me, they're like, yo, Rando Rasby, how did you do it? How are you successful? You have a good job. You seem happy up there. Everything looks great. And yeah, that was my goal, was to find a really awesome job, work my way up, and find a good position just like I did. And so yeah, I made that goal and aspiration. I made it become true. A couple years ago, I was working in Texas, and I was like, man, I don't like this place. I want to go somewhere that's green. As you can see behind me, yeah, everything is green now. Beautiful place, love it. So my goals and dreams at the time were to find a stable job where I could afford to buy pretty much the things that I wanted to have. I didn't want to worry about food, like, well, I used to be pretty broke. I didn't want to have to worry about that anymore. And so I made it to that point, and now that I'm here, I have other dreams and goals now. Before I moved here, I didn't have really much emotion for people. I wasn't one of those people that likes to hug or touch or anything like that. And I wasn't so strong spiritually either. But after I've been here for a while, and now that I've completed my goals, I feel like I have new ones that I need to push for and accomplish. So the next ones I have now is I want to grow in spirituality, which I've been doing already. Like I said, you got to take that first step. You have to just keep pushing forward. Once you take that first step, you'll be able to take your second step, then your third step, and so on and so on. Before you know, you've walked a mile, you've made it. And then you're going to keep going. You're going to do a marathon, then a triathlon, then you're going to be the best in the world. That's just how it goes. You just keep going forward. Now, I will give you one tool that can help you immensely in your life. So many big problems. This is something that Einstein did, Beethoven, Elon Musk, he does it. Ooh, he does it really intensely too. And that tool, the way they use it, they connect to kind of like a global superconscious between all humans. And the way they do this is they focus so intently on all of the small details, everything that has to do with the big problem that they're working on. They work for hours and hours and hours just thinking so immensely about it. And then they relax. They take a couple days, they go to the gym, play music, and then the next thing you know, the answer just shoots into their mind. And once that answer shoots into their mind, they act on it immediately. Have you ever noticed you're just sitting around and all of a sudden you have a great idea? You're like, man, why doesn't somebody do this? Why hasn't anyone thought of this? Well, I'm sure many people have, but they're not pushing forward on it. So, the tips I'll leave you with now: go out, write down your goals, make a plan, schedule it, talk to people, your family, your family and friends, find out what their dreams and goals are, see how you can help them, and you'll find happiness in that too. If you never chase your dreams and you help everybody else, you'll be happy, but not that happy. Not that happy. Not as happy as you could be. So now I'm curious. I want to know what you guys think. What are your dreams? What are your goals? How do you push forward? How do you stay motivated? Let me know. Thanks, guys, and subscribe.